So I've been trying to kind of improve my life or just kind of put more effort into life to try and have some goals and objectives. I can't just be doing the bare minimum just to get by and relying on other people. But through putting in effort, I I kind of realized how much I just don't want to do anything. And that sounds incredibly lazy and privileged. And I mean, it is, to be honest. I wouldn't really argue against that. But I kind of expected that the more I would put in effort, eventually I would get to the point where it's kind of like it feels natural, or I feel motivated, or it comes easy to me. But even after doing it for so many weeks and months, everything feels so difficult. Even the kind of easiest stuff, like like everyone has daily stuff they have to do, right? Even that feels extremely difficult. Even just staying alive, like going to the store to buy my food, cooking food, even that already feels like so much effort that I don't know, just I don't really want to do anything, I guess is my main point. I just want to sit at my desk all day. And I think that wouldn't be so bad. It's more seeing how other people live, especially people doing really well with their lives. I have that fear of missing out, the fear of, you know, fear of missing out. I feel envious and jealous, but it's not enough to drive me to put a lot more effort into my life. I kind of just feel like everything takes so much effort, and especially so much effort to start. I feel like I spend most of my time just kind of worrying about starting something or if something's going to fail than I do actually putting in the work. Like today, I'd spent maybe like the whole day stressing about a few things when I could have easily spent the whole day actually doing things that benefit my life. But it feels like putting in the effort is so difficult for me. Like there's something wrong with my brain or just me as a person where it feels like it's what sounds so bad, but it feels impossible to just put in effort into something. And I'm not sure if it's to do with being able to start things or if it's the effort itself. Because when I leave the house and I have work outside of the house, right? I'm kind of able to get it done, but that's like when I've been forced to do things. But when I have to do things of my own volition, like I'm not forced to do them and I'm supposed to want to do them to improve my life. I think that's the point in which I can't actually do anything. Like, I'm happy to kind of follow commands and orders and, in a much more structured way. But if I'm given the whole day open to just do what I like, right? What I like will never be hard work. It will never be something that leads to an improved life. Um, I just really thought that if I'd spent weeks and months actually putting effort into doing that, it would start to get easier. But I think it starts to get a lot harder, because I'm not really getting rewarded for doing anything. Even things I used to find a lot easier, like exercise, going to the gym, you know, I used to find that so easy to do because I believed in my head that if I was in great shape, it would really change my life. And then I got in really good shape and it kind of didn't change anything. So I guess I feel kind of, how can you, like disenfranchised or demotivated. Nothing I've ever done has really improved anything. maybe that's kind of subconsciously in my brain. Um, yeah, I'm not really sure. I kind of want to be the person that really does enjoy improving myself and improving my life. Like, I really want to be the person that wants those kind of things, but I just don't see a pathway to it happening. I'm really open to finding some way of becoming a person like that, but it feels like that's just not in the cards for me. Like, I will just never be that kind of person. I don't think people in general are that capable of change. And I think I'm too far in one direction of being like demotivated or lazy that even the changes I do make, I don't think I'm entirely going to change as a person. I just don't want to do anything. And I've never really wanted to do anything. I've always kind of just been happy just doing nothing, just sitting and doing nothing. Or when I say nothing, I don't just mean staring at the wall. I mean like browsing the internet, playing games and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm even after saying all of this, I'm still going to put so much I still put so much thought and like so much worry into changing because it is unfulfilling to look back at like spending years just at a computer desk doing nothing really. So maybe there is some kind of hope, but yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, I can look back at this video and be like, "Wow, I can't believe how different I was."